Hey guys, Doug here. Got a piece of bark today. Now I know what you're saying. We hate your bark carving videos because you never talk. So, I'm talking now. I've got a crazy idea in my head and I play with it this week a little bit and I think it could be fun. We're going to make a goose head today. So, I'm just attaching this piece of bark to this little piece of plywood, and then I'm going to mount it on here with my clamps, like so. Then I'm going to reset my camera. We're going to start carving. You've got a lot of little simple projects that you got to catch up on, and I thought Thanksgiving weekend could do a turkey, but let's go with a goose. So my goal today is to not cough or sniffle on camera. Now, this gooseneck, it's going to be characterized a little bit because we don't have the depth to get the full beak to neck, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's take a number 3 and I'm just gonna get in the profile a bit. Let's say that's the beak. And how far down? Let's go. We're going to try and keep this video a good duration, but there's definitely going to be some sped up parts, and so you don't have to watch every step. I think we could have fun here. Now, I'm going to kind of set in a place for where the shirt collar is going to be. And you say, shirt collar? I say, yes. Our goose is going to be wearing a shirt and tie. He's dressing up for the occasion. Enough neck. Maybe I need to thin this all out before I get too carried away. Uh-oh. Okay, so we've got that roughed in. I have to get a center mark in here, or where I want something like that. Yeah, then we'll shape the head. Alright, we gotta get this neck down just so that I know where I am and where I'm going. You know, part of the reason I've never talked in these bark videos is because I don't really know what I'm doing. It's just a matter of taking bark away until I'm happy. And today is no different. So I made some space there just to start thinning that neck. Get that better level to see. All right, there we go. So let's say I started thinking about that beak. I want a little bit of yeah, I need to take the bottom more off of here, and we need to hollow these sides to make it go like that. All right. So I guess I better do that. Would have been fun too. All right. We got a nice transition to the neck. Still want, we want to taper down and taper back to the, so we need a little more skinny, a little bit more skinny, skinnier in the middle, just to give it a little bit of a goofy stretched neck look, and not when these are characterized like that, it'll be the only thing that can really tell a difference from a goose to a duck, be a longer neck, really. I'm going to get that beak set right now. Good. I think before I get the bottom of the beak set in place, I'm going to take a number 11 and just make a nicer transition. I can bring the beak into. Right? Somewhat the same. There's something I can end it to, right? So, Because really, we're just kind of dropping off the beak. We're not really finishing underneath. Okay, I'll take a knife here. I'm just going to set that in place. Carve up to it. It's probably a little bit deeper than we need, but we'll smooth her out in the end. Let's just finish this beak right off. We'll never have to touch it again. I like this little cut here. He almost looks almost like he's got a bit of a smile on him. But something that we do have is a fix that. Nostrils. Do you know that? I don't know exactly what they look like, but if we exaggerate them, they'll look like they belong. So take a little number 11 here. There we go. Are they nostrils? Someone's going to say, they're not nostrils, you moron. They're drain holes. I don't know what they are. But they have them in some capacity. And all these little things like that just add to the every detail. Even if it's the wrong detail, it's something. There we go. Get that little edge off of there. Transition it back to the head. Like I said, the fun part is that we're kind of making a goose, but you go in the goose world and you'll never find one like that. All right, so I gotta make sure everything is square and symmetrical, and it's not too bad, but it's not perfect either. Back with my big number 5, and this way I can kind of gauge if I'm using the same tool all the way around where we're at. Right. We're getting a little bit square on top, so go around it again. Now I realize you're probably just watching this for entertainment because you're probably not going to make your own goose, but I like it. I like it. So now, what do I need? I'm going to need, these are the, we had a talk about this on the podcast the other day, the difference between prey versus predator eyes, and these are going to be prey eyes, so they're going to be back here. The predators are always in the center because they're the hunters, and these are the guys that have to look out for themselves. All right, so I'm going to draw a little line across here. I'm going to try and make it the same, obviously. All right, and I'm going to figure out where I want to put my eyes. Call that center. I'll just take my little guys here. All right. I think we're going to go a little bit bigger too. I've got this little thing I made up here. This is the plumbing caps, lightly sanded sharp. And I'm going to make just a little impression on here. Doesn't really cut down, but I just want to mark it, roll it, mark it. These are going to be big eyes. Find my center, something like that. Okay. There we go. Now, the way I like to do these eyes, now that I got like a circle kind of punched in there, I'm just going to give a little center cut. I'm going to bring that down to a V, right? And then I dig them out. And same thing on the back if I can. Just get that right out of there. And then we round our eye. We're not going to put any eyelids, but we are going to round that eyeball, right, until we're happy with the shape. Okay. Not much more to it. I can take my my V tool here, kind of go around, really get that in there. I may have to take some off of the cheek here, but yeah, and just round that over. It's on quite an angle right now, so I want to get it a little bit more vertical. Now remember, like I said in the beginning, it's not a true goose, because he's going to have a tie, crying out loud. Alright, I won't bore you on the other eye, but I will clean these up and sand them, and the eyes will be done. Here, I'll give you a little taste of sandpaper. Anyway, pretty easy eye. I'm gonna clean up the fuzzies and do the other one. That is a big old farm goose for sure. Even if it's not anatomically correct, I think you get that goose feel for sure. Anyway, we need to get a little shirt collar on here, and maybe a little tie. Now, the one I made earlier did not have, reasons I wasn't happy, didn't have that flare out to the neckline or as much to the head. So I'm going to stick with my number 9 for a bit, and we're just going to, before we make any sharp edges, get that set in a bit. And that's probably enough till we figure this out at least. Alright, so we need a collar, we need a tie. Alright, let's get a tie here. Old business goose, The all business goose, is that what we're going to call it? But he needs a shirt collar. So we better get that shirt collar set in. Oh boy, boy. Shadow is what we want. Lots of shadow. Always looking for the shadows. Alright. So there's our rough tie, but there again, if it says shadows on the under the tie, we're going to need a little bit of a under the collar here. Without breaking it. Ooh, that was close. It bent but didn't break. Let's see that? And we got some got a shadow underneath the shirt collar. Right. I'll do this a little bit more careful on the side. Now I'm scared. There we go. Put some air under that collar. Alright. Well, it's rough. That's rough, but that's what we got right now. He's got a goofy, thick neck. I wonder if I should thin his neck a little bit more, but his head is so big. Maybe not. Well, I'm happy with him overall, but I think we can still bring that neck a little bit narrower and make it more of a characterized bulbous head on it. So I'm going to keep farting around here, but we're just about there. I don't think we have to take it too much farther after that. So give me a minute. I'm going to thin that neck down, give it a little sand, and I think we got it. I think I'm happy with the thinning the neck down. I think it gives a bit of a more goofy character-like head. So silly. So silly, but I like it. I like it. Alright. There's the all business goose. I think I might paint him up and we'll put the pictures on the thumbnail. But it's fun. Tall, skinny pieces of bark, you don't always know what to do with. But I think that works. Like I said, I tried one earlier this week and I wasn't overly happy with it. So I'm much happier with this one. There's a fella on Pinterest, or a gal, I'm not sure either or, but there's no names, but they put suits and glasses on all kinds of animals and paintings and stuff, and that's where the inspiration comes from, and I think it's fun like crazy. So, end the video, I coughed. Hey, thanks. Oh, I'll get better soon. Thanks to anybody who bought me a coffee this week. Always appreciated, never expected. And until the next one, enjoy your... I guess I can't say that. I was going to say enjoy your Thanksgiving weekend, but you're not all Canadians like me. But Thanksgiving weekend, enjoy. And when it's your turn, enjoy that too. So, see you next time, guys.